everyone, welcome back. Thank you for coming by. So it was put on my heart this morning that someone might need to hear this. And I heard it, a couple months ago, and I heard it a couple years ago, that if you're even a tiny bit thinking about starting a YouTube channel, that it's maybe just the tiniest little thought, like, maybe, I don't know, probably not. And maybe time is going by, maybe months are going by, maybe years are going by. Just think, if you had started a long time ago when you first had the thought, where you might be right now. So if you're even a tiny bit thinking about it, my advice would be just hit record and just start talking. So I know that sounds weird. If you don't know what to talk about, just pick a topic. It can be anything in the whole wide world. So yeah, because I first heard it from the huge channel Frugal Fit Mom. I'm trying to think of her first name, but she's in Idaho. She has I'm sure it's over 1 million, I think the last I saw. And I think she has another channel too, and her husband has a channel, or maybe 2 of them. And she's doing really good. And it's mostly about frugal cooking and on the cheap meals for, I think she has 6 in her family. And so she'll talk about, grocery hauls and all that stuff. And her channel has done really good. Sorry, I'm setting my cruise control because this area here, the cops like to just sit and grab anyone. So you gotta outsmart them. So, so a couple years ago, and her channel, probably back then, was maybe, I don't know, 500,000, 600,000, something like that. And she was saying, she said, I recommend it more than anything in the whole world. Just hit record. And I thought, oh gosh, what would I even talk about? What would I be doing? I have no idea. And then you can look up, you can search on YouTube for a video, maybe your favorite content creator, whoever it is, or maybe just someone that you don't watch, but they have a huge channel and a huge following, like, for example, Mr. Beast. And I don't watch him. I don't think I've ever seen any of his videos, and I wouldn't even be able to tell you anything. But I know he's huge. He has, like, snack bars now and all that stuff, like in convenience stores. And so you can look up, you can just type in, how much does so-and-so make on YouTube? And before I got on here, I looked, and there's a whole bunch of videos that people have done about how much Mr. Beast makes. And I've looked up some of my favorite people, and they don't even have huge channels. They might, one of my ladies I watch, she does mostly cooking, and, like family meals and all that stuff, family content, Christian content also. And I looked, she might have been at like 50,000, maybe even 40,000 subs, maybe a year or so ago. I looked her up, and I'm like, my goodness. And so, there's a whole, what do they call it? I can't even think. Anyways, there's a way to figure out, you go by their subs and their growth and this and that. And it's an approximate, of course it's not what they put on their taxes each year, but it's an approximate. And it's always like, even if it's on the low side of what they think they might be at, it's always just shocking and amazing and encouraging. Even if you're not on the side of, oh my gosh, I want to make all this money, I want to, quit my corporate 9-to-5, which I did a video about that. Maybe I'll put that down below, because there's all kinds of reasons to hop on YouTube. Even if you just want to reach other people either going through it or have gone through it. And, you know, you could be an encouragement to them, a shining light to them, where it's like, you know, just everyone has different experiences and we can all help each other out. So even if you just wanted to do that, and I know of huge channels that they've never monetized, they don't want to, and yeah, they just want to help people. And I think most of those that I'm talking about are Christian based and encouraging and uplifting and faith based. So you can do whatever you want, you know. Yeah, like Dodash was saying, oh my goodness, I think just maybe 3 months ago she finally decided to monetize, and I think her channel was like had been in the realm of being able to be monetized way before that, and she'll even say it, you know, she'll say, you know, I didn't want to be one of those people who's just, oh, you're just, you know, wanting the money and all that. But if you check her out, her channel has gone berserk in the last 3 months. I think yesterday she was at 67,000, and before that, before it all started, she might have been around 4,000 or something subs for the last couple years or something. She has a whole testimony about it. But so anything can happen. So here I am. I did a couple videos. You can look back. My first 2 videos were me doing food delivery, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and then I didn't do anything for about 1.5 years, and then I did my 3rd video about food delivery, and that was maybe 7 months ago or something like that, maybe 8 months ago from right now, which is December 2024. It might even been longer than that. And then in October, I was hearing about, like, Dodash popped up on my feed, and she was saying, get on YouTube if you're over 50, which I am, and I'll do a video about that, about the fun stuff of being over 50. But some of it that I'm going to talk about is just not caring. And even if you're not over 50, you might be over 40 and you don't know what's going on with your life. You might be over 60, you might be over 70. You might be 20 years old and just not know, you know, what to do, what path you should take. So yeah, but yeah. So Dodash was saying, you know, she did a whole video, if you're over 50, get your butt on YouTube. And that was around the end of October, and I was hearing it a little bit here and there, and I thought, well, and there was going to be a daily challenge going for November, like a thankful and thriving video challenge to post every day 5 things that you're thankful for, and if you were a newbie, to just get used to being in front of the camera, just talking, and those could just be shorts. So if you want to check out those that I did all of November, and some days I would post other videos also, just random things that were put on my heart to talk about, life experience, whatever it is. So, and then here we are in December, I'm doing Vlogmas, which I just did, posted for today, and other people are doing, you know, there's a group of us that were tagging each other and doing Vlogmas. So yeah, it just gets you used to it. And so yeah, that first video, I would say just hit record and start talking and just see what happens, and don't even worry about editing. And you can look at my videos, and I keep mentioning Dodash, but she was very instrumental and inspiring and educational about, you know, don't care about how your hair looks, if your makeup's not perfect, if your, you know, clothes aren't looking great. She'd even say, you know, look at the stain on my shirt. I mean, my hair is pulled up pretty much every single day. I haven't worn makeup in a few months. That's a whole other story. We moved to a new area and everything. Yeah. And before I would have been so worried about, oh my gosh, I have to have my makeup done, have to have, my hair looking halfway decent, this, that, and the other thing. But no, you just get on. And if you check out the hashtag Hope Crew, it's kind of the group that sprung from Dodash and her channel exploding all these new content creators. And yeah, you can be in your car every single time. You can be anywhere you want, at a park, in your house. So I will wrap this up. It's over 11 minutes now, but if I just have this feeling someone needs to hear this, and maybe it'll be either planting a seed or watering a seed that was already planted, that, what are you waiting for? Like I said, I first heard about it probably a couple years ago, and now I'm jumping in. And I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea. Nothing might happen, or, something might happen. So, yeah, we'll just see. But let me know down below if you are thinking about it, if you have just started, if you just did your first upload. I will watch it and subscribe. My channel's not huge. I think at 43 subscribers right now, which God bless every single one of them. I love you all. And several of them, they jump on and follow the other new YouTubers also. And so yeah, just please let me know if you're new, and I would love to follow you and all that. So, okay, I will wrap this up. Have a good day, everyone. God bless. And God is in control, so we'll see what happens. All right, bye.